Hello, Michelle. How are you? Hey, Tiff. Hey, Nita. How are you? I haven't seen you. You weren't on yesterday. How are you? Happy New Year, everyone. I'm looking for a good sprinkle prize. So let me show you. So we've been getting the house ready for Florida, right? So we've been donating to the Salvation Army. They raise donations for taxable income. And so what we did was, while I haven't been live, I've been going through every closet. We donated yesterday 23 contractor bags full of clothing and board games and records, guitars, you name it. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Hey, Sheila. We donated all of it to Goodwill. And so while I was doing this, I made the decision and I went through my jewelry box. And so this is one of the bins that I pulled out of jewelry that I had never worn, right? Hello, Corinne. Happy New Year. Hey, Jeter. What up, girl? So I have decided that I will be selling my jewelry box on an upcoming live. But right now I'm digging for a cute little sprinkle prize, right? Oh, awesome, Angie. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So this is out of my jewelry box, right? This is Let Your Heart Shine. This is in the pink. And I'm going to do a sprinkle prize because I'm not selling today, though. But I will be selling. You'll see. I'll have probably not this Sunday, the Sunday after. We're going to have, like, Let's Sell My Jewelry Box show. And my jewelry box goes all the way back to when I first started, you know? Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy Yoda New Year. Have you guys seen baby Yoda? Is he just not the cutest little thing you've ever stinking seen in your life? Hey, Mark, how have you been? Happy New Year. Hey, Tracy. Tracy Sue in the house. So we have been, like, you know, while I have been out of this, I have to also prepare my house for moving to Florida. You know, and I have been getting everything together. Yvonne, they're going to do it? Hallelujah. I was praying for you, girl. Oh, holla. Right, girl? What up, B? Today is B's 1 year anniversary, and B signed a consultant today. So she has somebody that started on her 1 year anniversary. If Angie comes on here. Happy New Year. So we are Team Diamond Dolls. My name is Marissa LaRock-Carrig, consultant ID 95712. I know I see a lot of familiar faces. Hello, Dana. So today we do have a sprinkle prize, right? And the sprinkle prize is Let Your Heart Shine. It is very vintage. It is very gorgeous. And I gave it up from my jewelry box because I can only have so much jewelry, and I figured if I haven't worn it and it's 2 years old, then I should probably do something with it, right? Baby Yoda is so stinking cute. In Pennsylvania, so it's local. You're not far. Hello, Minnie. I know today is Bees, and if you guys ever watch Yvette, I share her, and she does a motivational or pen the writer, and they're very, you know, I always feel if you're a spiritual person, Yvette is a person that you should probably watch. Sometimes I feel like she's talking to my soul. Sometimes I feel like God is talking through her to me. And I'm like, whoa, you know. It's funny the people that this has brought into my life and the things that this business has done for me. And I want to spend this year giving back. I know we will be closer to you, Melissa. Happy New Year, Camille. So throughout this month, I'm going to be doing a series of training videos on my business page, okay? I'm also going to be doing live shows for those of you who are my customers. It's going to be Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, that'd be, South Carolina's beautiful. I'm looking at Davenport right now, but we have not made that. We have to get back, so we're going on a cruise for Paparazzi. Paparazzi, I have earned 2 free cruises, and we have a number of Diamond Dolls going. Oh, well, welcome. My name's Marissa. I'm so glad you're here, Tina. I'm not selling today, Tina, so if you're looking for a sale, that's Sunday at 4. I have lots of goodies picked out. And the following Sunday, I will be doing vintage, basically. Like I said, I've got a whole jewelry box from when I started that has not been touched. Oh, we've been to Jacksonville. We went to the Mayo Clinic for Michael there. So, I just want to say a little bit about Paparazzi first, because I know a lot of you guys are not consultants. Paparazzi is an amazing company. Today is their 9-year anniversary. They have been in business for 9 years. They are a completely debt-free company. And I can tell you that the perks and the rewards that they give us are amazing. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they make the jewelry so affordable. We make a 45% commission off of our sales. So we just ran the numbers. I do not have my January figures in there, which I assume I did about 30,000 in sales. But I can tell you from February until December 30th, I sold $452,000 worth of $5 jewelry. That was without being live for 6 months because of my husband's illness, okay? So I'm telling you and that was just off of selling jewelry. So I'm going to tell you guys they'll be announcing January. Usually it's right after they cap the commission checks, which is the 10th. They'll be announcing the next 6-figure Bling Bosses. So that would be people that had created or made a 6-figure income off of team commission within the Paparazzi calendar year. And I did achieve that. Our team actually pulled in $103,000 roughly. It might be 104. So I just hit over that cap, right? So people always ask, can they really make money doing this? I had somebody ask me if they would be able to, pay off their house yesterday. But I want to tell you, it's based on the person. It's what you're going to put into this, okay? So we're going to get into talking about goals today. Hello, Lisa. Hey, Tiffs. What up, Cassandra? We're going to be getting into talking about goals today, right? And so the thing that I see is either people don't set up goals, B, that they're making goals that are unattainable or unreachable or just unfathomable with what they're putting into this, okay? So the purpose of what we're doing today is I want to talk first. Let me tell you guys about the awesome incentive for January. Traditionally, and I was hoping, that it would keep on with how this has been going. Hey, Sally. Hey, Mickey Joe. Hey, Hadia. Traditionally, with how Paparazzi has been, this is the best sign up all year. And I say that because the large kit comes with 50 pieces of free jewelry. So the large kit is $499. It comes with 200 pieces of jewelry. So if you do the math on that, that's $250 a piece. We pay $275. Hey, Susan, congratulations on your sign up today. Susan's on the team and she had a sign up today. Hello, Susan, ma'am. How are you? Hello, Polly McMolly. Hello, Cassandra. So I want to talk about the incentive this month. If you guys are thinking about doing this is a new year. You have tax returns coming. That is why it's a great time to start, because people spend money when they get their tax returns. And so, hi, Tony, what's going on? And so with the tax returns coming, and with the fact that you get 50 free pieces, which is paying for half of your kit, that means like you're getting 250 pieces of jewelry and a convention ticket that as of today is worth $195 for free. So you're talking about an extra 400, and I gotta do math here, and I'm so sinky at math, right? $500, right? 250, 195, no, 200 and 495? No. 545. Yes, 40. 540. 540. What up, Vicky? Ah! Did you get to see your sister this Christmas? So that is what you get in the large kit. Now the medium kit, you get 25 free pieces, still a great deal. The small kit, if you guys are looking to join for the discount. So I had the awesomeness of getting a small kit for free. Based on a contest that I was in. And I just wanted to show you guys a couple of the pieces. Some people are worried that they're going to get ugly jewelry in the kits. The most fabulous jewelry comes in the kits because Paparazzi doesn't want you to start and not be successful, right? So these are some of the kit exclusives. These are pieces that I cannot purchase. Thank you, Linda. We do have a sprinkle prize, you guys. The sprinkle prize is 2 years old. It is Let Your Heart Shine. It was from when I first started. I'm cleaning out my jewelry box. This Sunday, I will have a regular live sale at 4 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Beth. And then next Sunday, I believe I will be doing my jewelry box show. So I literally, like, if you guys want to know, so many people have said, I want to see your jewelry box. Let me tell you, it isn't anything like it used to be, right? You'll want to tune in, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday for that. And then these are kid exclusives. Like, they are just fabulous, right? So this is a great opportunity and a great time. And I can't tell you how many wonderful things that this has done for my family. It has allowed me to be home with my dying husband full time instead of him going into a home. And, you know, he helps with my business, obviously, and I do this all alone. So people wonder if they are able to do this, you know, on their own, like without hiring people and everything else. Yeah, my husband helps me with the computer aspect when I'm live. So he'll write down my shares, but it's easily doable when you have somebody with you, you know? So the incentive this month is fabulous. Now, I have a team, and we have currently just reached 351 consultants today. 101 that I have recruited, and then the rest that the teammates have recruited, okay? And I want to tell you that we have a very highly successful team. We actually had 5 people qualify for the shopping spree last year. So this is where we're going to get into talking about goals. And thank you, Michelle. So what happens with goals is this. Paparazzi recognizes you in 4 different ways, okay? So there's life of the party. Now, life of the party is based off of the sales. So that figure that I told you that was from February to December, $452,000 in gross sales, they base it off of the amount of pieces that I bought. So last year I qualified for Pink Diamond, right? So Pink Diamond means that I purchased 75,000 pieces of jewelry from Paparazzi, right? 150,000 PV. And so those of you guys that are consultants, and those of you guys who are thinking about being consultants, well, thank you, Michelle. The 1 piece of jewelry equals 2 PV, okay? So it was 150,000 PV that qualified me for Pink Diamond. I actually said purchased more than that, but I reached the Pink Diamond that they created last year for me. The ranks of life of the party go as this. They are bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, black diamond, pink diamond, and the coveted Empire Diamond, which only Geraldine holds, #1 sales consultant, okay? And so those are your pathways up. So there's a couple of milestones that I want to make everybody aware of. So when you hit gold life of the party, which is 15,000 PV, which is 7,500 pieces of jewelry. Now that is purchased in the Paparazzi calendar year, and that starts July 1st and ends on June 30th. So when that is purchased, 7,500, you guys think that's a lot. And I almost laughed so hard when I was reading this and I first got my kit, right? And I ended up doing almost 50,000 pieces that year in 9 months. So when you hear 7,500 pieces of jewelry, this is the first important milestone that you should be aiming for. No matter what, any consultant, I don't care, even if this is a hobby, and 7,500 pieces for a hobby is not too many, okay? 7,500 pieces gets you double hostess rewards. And so those of you who aren't consultants, let me explain. A hostess reward is every 10 pieces of jewelry that I purchase, I get 1 for free. A hostess reward, and when you hit double, which is gold, means that every 10 pieces of jewelry I buy, you get 2 pieces for free, right? So Paparazzi does special days, like I think it was, I can't remember if it was Cyber Monday, that we had double hostess rewards. Because I earned double hostess rewards already, I got quadruple. So this is a great place to pick up your profit margin, okay? If you guys are receiving double the amounts of free jewelry, then you guys are getting more income into your bank. Now, the next important milestone is at platinum, you receive a tiara, okay? Like a Swarovski crystal. Diamond, you receive a crown. Pink diamond, or black diamond, you receive this crown, right? Pink diamond, which I've achieved, I was the first consultant to achieve black diamond 2 times. So this is the pink diamond crown. Yep, they did that as well. Absolutely. And so where the fun really starts is at Diamond Life of the Party, which is 35,000 PV. Then that is 17,500 pieces of jewelry. You earn a shopping spree. And the shopping spree, they fly you out. You don't pay anything. They put you in a swanky hotel. They pay for all of your meals and transportation. And you get $2,000 to spend in 48 hours. Now, when you hit Black Diamond, it stays at that $2,000. When you hit Pink Diamond, that they created last year for me and 10 other girls, you actually receive a $4,000 shopping spree. So this is one aspect, okay? So this is one part of when you guys are making goals for next year that you need to plan where you're going to fall at in those goals. And I always say, no matter what you're doing this for, that Gold Life of the Party should be the minimum goal, you know? And it really depends on how much time you have to put in. Thanks, Melissa. If you get, well, they split us and they made Black Diamond, Pink Diamond separate shopping spree. So no matter where you fall on the spectrum, if you guys are a beginner, you always want to be aiming for that Gold Life of the Party because it entitles, I mean, there's lots of other perks involved in these ranks, but I want to tell you the main benefits that, I mean, these are my main benefits. I get a Swarovski Crystal Crown. I get a shopping spree. The double hostess awards, that's where it really benefits your business. Now, Black Diamond, okay, so they created this rank for me in 2018. And me and 5 other girls, Heidi Bound and myself were the only consultants that had been doing this less than a year that achieved that rank. Most of them had been doing it 7 years. So at Black Diamond, 9 years today. Today is their birthday. Hey, I want Black Diamond. So 9 years ago today, ooh, my crown's like a little flippy flop. So 9 years ago today is when Paparazzi was established. Happy birthday, Paparazzi. Happy New Year to any of you guys. And just so you guys know, there is a sprinkle prize, right? So if you guys go ahead and sprinkle me, you have a chance to win this vintage 2-year-old Let Your Heart Shine. And it even has cute little pink rhinestone heart earrings. And it's one of the first toggle necklaces that they released. So one of the things that you guys get to know is the other benefit is being on a Black Diamond or Pink Diamond team. I don't know that I have any Black Diamond rings up here, do we? I don't have my personal one down here. So at Black Diamond, what happens is this. They ask us to go ahead and pick out 5 pieces, okay? We put them in order of which ones that we would like. And we submit them to Paparazzi, and we are able to bring back a retired piece of Paparazzi from any time frame, and we are able to bring that back into production, but only for our team for 48 hours. If our team does not buy it out, then we have, blah, 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 blah. If our team does not purchase it out, then other consultants will get it at a much later date. My team has sold it out this year, our Black Diamond piece, okay? So only our team, and it's a big advantage point, our team's a very small team to achieve this, to have sold that piece out. What up, JD? Hello, Anna. Happy New Year. If you have 16,844 right now, that's actually gold status. That's gold status. That's excellent. So, happy New Year. So the next rank would be Pink Diamond, okay? And at that, you get your Black Diamond bring back piece. So every time you reach the next rank, you get all the stuff from the ranks underneath. So let me put that in there. When you reach and achieve Pink Diamond, then I get to bring back any piece from the past, and I can actually change to an unreleased color. So I'm super excited. If you're gold, 15,000 is gold. It goes 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. And they may not have calculated it into this month. So if you achieved it during last month's period, you may not have received that. You'll receive your certificate going forward in this month. Yep, go girl. Happy New Year's, Kathy. My Black Diamond piece, hang on one second. guys are making me run to the jewelry dungeon. So this was my black diamond piece. This was Millionaires Club. It is in gunmetal and raspberry pink rhinestones. I purchased some, but didn't sell any of them. I gave the sales to my team. I gave my team over 3,500 pieces in sales. So if you guys bought it off of my page, it went to Kat on my team. And if you purchased it off of somebody else, I do have them available now on my website, but I let my team get the bulk of the sales. I want to live down there. It is available on my website. It is called the Millionaires Club. I actually achieved Black Diamond in 6 months last year. My first year starting. This did not come out in gold. This was a Life of the Party exclusive. It is called Way to Make an Entrance. This is also on my website. This is Glamorously Gatsby. This is also on my website. So, thanks guys. So pink diamond, now I submit 5 pieces and I get to actually, thank you, I actually get to bring it back into a different color, so you guys can be looking forward to that. And that is a benefit to my team, because if you're a consultant, you get to sell something that nobody else has. You know, exclusivity is hot, right? I know, Elizabeth, you're killing it. Killing it. So we have a lot of superstars on my team. And I figured that out because going to the Elite Summit, we were talking and they're like, oh, you know, I have this and this and this and that. And I'm like, what? Like, that's really good, huh? And they're like, yeah. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, my team, like all of them are like that. We're a bunch of beasts. And I think that it really goes to the culture of our team and sharing each other out. You know, that's what's really important. That when you join a team, what is the purpose of a team? You work together. So many teams don't work together to increase sales. So as a team, what we do is that we share each other's videos. You will notice on my page right now, today is B. You will see me sharing B because today is B's 1-year anniversary. You will see me sharing Yvette. I actually already did share her. Today is Yvette's 1-year anniversary. Hey, Laura. Hello. Hey, Albry. Hi, Heather. So that's the thing. You know, different teams work in different ways. And I encourage, if you guys are going to join, to start talking to the person about how they function and what happens, okay? So me personally, I don't like the term business partner. Nobody is my business partner except for my husband. He's my partner in life, my partner in crime, and my partner in business, and whatever trouble I get into. So what I'm saying, and Melissa Grace is not on my team. I want to let you guys know that. So what I want you guys to know is when somebody says that they're your business partner, let's say that there's a flood in your basement and you lose half your inventory. Your business partner loses too. Somebody who tells you they're your business partner, they're not losing out, okay? So what I tell you is I'm an investor in your business. I have a 10% stake in seeing people do well. And what you guys have to remember is that anybody who, and this isn't the common philosophy, most people feel that you need to earn your customer base. And you guys hear me saying, you will see me share, and I share my team with hashtag Team Diamond Talls, hashtag build each other up. Yep, I love B, right? I have a great bunch of girls and guys on my team. We have a really good time together, and there's a big difference, okay? Because we know each other. We have the group text messaging, okay? We all can chit chat with each other. When we met each other at convention, when we see each other on the cruise, it's big hugs. Whereas most people may not even know they're on the same team. But we've developed a culture where we all help each other out. We all share a customer base, and that if my customer is looking for something, and you guys know this if you've asked me for an ISO or an in search of, then Laura's not on my team. I share her lives too. She's a friend of mine. And so when somebody asks me if I have a piece, what do? I post it to my team, and then I just connect you guys, right? I'm not middleman. That's ridiculous. And you guys should start adopting that philosophy. Make your customer happy. Don't tell them you don't have it. Like I said, I would love to wear some of this stuff. There's no way I could wear this on one of my shows. What a teaser, right? You're sending a customer to somebody else to shop if you say, no, I don't have that ring. No, I don't have those earrings. Sorry, it's really old, but it's my favorite piece. Awesome, Lisa. And if you guys are thinking about joining under my team, you get me. I do the bulk of the training, in the team group for everybody. My contests are held for everybody, and my challenges. We did this training. Gosh, I think it was right before the Paparazzi calendar year. I did a training about setting your goals, okay? So I'm going to tell you one thing about setting your goals, and I may do a training at a later date specifically on this subject. So let me grab something. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday I'll be selling it. But it's what we do. That's right. Small minds. So, setting your goals, right? So I fell behind on this one because my husband got sick with pneumonia, and there's just no way. I wasn't going live. I couldn't get things done. But you should set next. What we should talk about is Crown Club, okay? Hello, Carolyn. How are you? Hi, Liana. So there's different goals to set. Now, we talked about life of the party. Your minimum base goal as a consultant should be gold life of the party, double hostess rewards. There's a whole bunch of perks that go beyond that, okay? Now, the next thing that you need to set a goal of is Crown Club. Crown Club is another way that Paparazzi recognizes you. It is just a factor. Well, congratulations. If you guys are a consultant that aren't on my team or are on my team, please feel free. Tell me when you joined, right? And when I get through going with goals, if you have specific questions about goals that you would like to meet, or if you want to ask me if that's reasonable, I can ask you a few questions and help you with that, okay? Hey, Mary, Happy New Year. Happy Yoda New Year. If you guys have not seen Baby Yoda, at least Google the thing. He is just so dang cute, right? So cute. So Crown Club goes in 5, 10, 25, 50, 75, 100, and they recently created 150, which one consultant is in the 150, okay? Hey, Lori, congratulations, Steph. So this, oh yeah, you just joined our team. I recognize the name, Stephanie Gordon. Okay, welcome to the Diamond Dolls, girl. So this is for Crown Club 50. Now, Crown Club is recognized by a trophy and recognition at the convention, excuse me, and that is how it is signified. So I am actually achieved Crown Club 50. I achieved that, I think it was 6 months ago, and I've never fallen below my 50 active consultants. Now, how Crown Club runs is it is not based off to just how many people that you guys recruit. Tiffany, it's okay, girl. Like I said, I wish you guys, if you guys want to join, have a conversation with me. See if it's the fit for you. I'm happy. I do not like to have people just sign up under me. I'd rather make sure that I'm a fit for you, that this is something that is doable for you. I'm not here to sign a number because I'm not about numbers. And it's more about getting you to successfully achieve your goals from this. If it's making $50 a week to pay for groceries, whatever it is. So Crown Club, I just told you how it's recognized. 5, 10, 25, 50, 75, 100, and 150. So Crown Club is achieved by having that many active consultants for 3 months, okay? So when you have that many consultants active for 3 months, and active is meaning that they have purchased 25 pieces of jewelry. Absolutely, yep, Laura's on the team. It means that you have purchased 25 pieces of jewelry per month, right? That makes you active. Active restarts every single month. Now, the month that you sign on as a consultant, you're automatically considered active. So the best thing that I can tell you, Anna, is the reason why it's easily achievable by my team is because we share a customer base. We are not catty women. It is a lot more helpful, and we share each other's shows. And so usually consultants that start out, if they start with 3 viewers or they don't have much support, because we are a support system for each other, what happens is that they quit, right? Because how frustrating is it to keep hitting that brick wall and only see your mom on your live? But when you have a team that shares each other and works together, it creates a culture. We're a family. I am closer to a lot of the girls on my team than I am to my brother, to, my cousins, or my friends, because it's just, we know each other. Like, Oh, are you having a bad day? Well, let's chat about it. Let's get some ideas rolling. Let's figure something out, you know, because I can tell when I go on a consultancy on my team's live. And I want to tell you guys, if you've ever had that I want to quit moment, if you don't think that I've had those, I have. And I sold 50-something thousand pieces of jewelry in the first 9 months of me doing this as a consultant. So if you don't think that you're ever going to have that, moment, you're going to. I mean, I have frustrating moments now. It's just the day, but it's not, you know, sit on the pity pot one day, get up and go do something about it tomorrow. Figure out a new plan, try a new direction, brainstorm with your team leader, talk with your husband, you know, say something to your sister and see what they think. So culture is a big part of what makes my team so successful and have such small numbers. We actually achieved an elite rank, which is my team purchased 20,000 pieces of jewelry. Hey, Carol, happy New Year, happy birthday. We actually achieved an elite ranking, meaning my team as a collective purchased 20,000 pieces of jewelry in 1 month, which brought us to a executive producer rank. And we did that with 55 girls. Most teams have 200 or more. So it is about a culture. And if that number doesn't speak to you, that the process that I use and the team culture that we have works, that's why I tell you it's not about how many people you have. It is about, hey, Bonnie, it is about who's leading the ship and who's there to help direct you and who's there to say, hey, listen, maybe that didn't work, but try X, Y, and Z. Thank you so much. For those of you guys just joining, we do have a sprinkle prize. I am doing training on goal making for the year. So this is Let Your Heart Shine. I'm cleaning out my jewelry box. My next actual live show will be on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then that will be my schedule, Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you guys are new or consultants and are learning, make sure that you react to this video. I can invite you to like my business page. Michael will post my text alerts because I will be doing training. That's my resolution all through this year on my business page to help others, okay? And I did a training yesterday based off of visibility because a lot of people are lacking thereof. So Crown Club, right? You have to have those consultants active for 3 consecutive months. I have never dropped below 50 ever since I achieved it. And so then when I went to convention, I was thinking, okay, well, Crown Club 50. There was only like 17 of us in the company at Crown Club 50. There was not a tremendous amount of people. So I think that speaks volumes too. So on my board, which I recommend, like, you know, you guys, I thought my upline is Lisa Abercrombie, and I was hitting brick walls when I started. Okay. I didn't know she was my upline at first, and I found out by chance. And Lisa, was doing this branding boot camp, and it is on her YouTube channel. And she is doing, and it's Lisa Abercrombie, just like the store. She was doing a branding boot camp, and the branding boot camp had suggested that we do a dream board. So let me tell you, my first dream board did not look like this, because I was like, what? She wants me to cut, paste, paint, what? Awesome, Yvette. Happy New Year. How are you, Erica? Hello, Michelle. So I thought she was crazy, right? But in my mind, and you guys have to be open-minded. If you do not like where you are at right now, you're going to have to do new things to go new places. You are going to have to take uncomfortable steps. If you are not going live, but yet you want to achieve life of the party ranks, you need to try going live, right? You guys have to have somebody that is helping you and guiding you. I used a vision board. I actually used a digital one, right? But this, right, because a digital one doesn't stick up in your face every single day. I took time. I actually spent money doing this, right? Because I bought special paper and, you know, I can't tell you how much glitter I have, so I can't say I bought that. I bought wood cutouts and stuff to decorate my board with, and wood lettering. It's important. When you look at this and you feel like you're having a down day and you're down in the dumps, you need to go sit in front of your dream board and remember why you started this and what your goals are, because that's going to hit you to the finish line. That's going to give you the pick up and go, right? What app? So I want to say, yep, it's going to be on this business page. So you guys are more than welcome. Go ahead and react to this video if you haven't already. I will invite you to like my business page when the video is completed, and then you will receive notifications I also have a YouTube channel, which is Marissa's Bling on a Budget, and I caution anybody who's going to sign up, ask for what your upline's YouTube channel is. See if they give you training. Even though mine is comparatively small, I think I have like 40 videos on there. My upline, she's been doing this 8 years. I call her the dinosaur. She's and she's not a dinosaur. She's actually younger than I am. She's a very wonderful woman. Her name is Lisa Abercrombie, and she has a fabulous YouTube channel. And I always promote people to watch her. She does a lot of the things that I haven't gotten to yet, but these videos will also be going on my YouTube channel. So the other thing that the Paparazzi recognizes you as the Bling Boss Awards. Now that is new as of 2 years. So, thank you so much, Michelle. Happy New Year, guys. Happy Baby Yoda New Year. I love Baby Yoda, man. I'm just in love with that little thing. And I don't get him until May 20th. That's when he comes in, May of 2020. So, the other thing that they recognize you for is the Bling Boss Award. So, the Bling Boss Award, it starts at the calendar year. So, as of January 1st to December 31st, it goes to those consultants, the six-figure Bling Boss, who have achieved 6 figures, meaning $100,000 off of their team, which I achieved. I announced it at the beginning of my show. I know. So the 6-figure Bling Boss we achieved last month, my team, I actually earned $103,000 off a commission from my team. Now the first year, I think it was like $12,000. You know, that was what I had created in commission. So I don't want people to think like automatically you're going to join, you're going to get this team. Your team has to grow. Your team has to get a base, right? The only thing that thank you so much, Linda. The only thing that, makes it very different is that our base grows quicker because we're sharing an established customer line. And so that is why my team established a lot quicker, because most consultants don't achieve elite rank within 1 year of being a consultant. Dude, I don't know when he's coming. Michael ordered me 2 of them because we need one for the team mascot. I need one. I'm going to get a saddle for my dog. And when I walk my dog, I'm going to have Baby Yoda ride in the saddle. So I'm a big kid at heart. I don't know if you guys know. So yesterday when I got off of the live, I sat there and played video games. I played Yoshi's Crafted World because I'm like a Nintendo super freak for all the classic characters, Thank you so much, you guys. So 7-figure Bling Boss, and yes, there are 7-figure Bling Bosses, mean that they have achieved $1 million in commission off of their team in the 12 calendar tax months, not Paparazzi calendar year. Okay? Oh my gosh, Diane, are you kidding? You crochet too? She makes shirts, she crochets. Oh my gosh, Patricia's the bomb, dude. I love Patricia Shevlin. She's awesome. I can't say enough good things about Patricia. She's a great, I have to hit her up. I know she's been pregnant and sick, so she promised, because I did the training for your team, she's going to do the training for mine. I need her to do it on Facebook algorithms because she's the guru, right? So, we've talked about life of the party, right? That is how much that you personally are purchasing from Paparazzi. So that's going to be based off of your sales. I know, Diane. What the heck? Then we talked about Crown Club, right? So that is how many consecutively active. It doesn't have to be the same consultant. So let's say that I signed up, I'll take the last 5 names: Laura, Diane, Anna, Michelle, and Penny Lynn Potter Miller. Let's say I signed up all 5 of those, right? And then we had, Shaquanda sign up. And let's say that Diane went inactive and Shaquanda was active the next month. So it doesn't have to be the same consultants, but you have to have active consultants consecutively for that amount of consultants. Oh my gosh, Diane, please send me pics. Please. Because we don't poach customers. So this is the thing, and if you guys are consultants, you should learn this. And you can ask, I have several of my customers on here. They watch, I shouldn't say customers. A lot of you guys are friends and family at this point. So what I want to say is that when you guys are consultants, and I get friend requests all day long. I don't even look at friend requests. I don't even know. I could have a lot of friends that are actually friends from high school and friends from that. I don't do it because what happens is that people go to suggested friends. People like would go at the end of this video, I'm giving you bad consultant habit, bad practice. Don't do it. It's insulting. It's rude. So people will go after this video, and let's say that I'm a new consultant, and I'm like, oh, I had 69 people on. And they go and they friend request everybody on their video. Okay? That's not the rule. But what you guys have to understand as a customer, your customer is not meat to you. Okay? You don't own them. And your customer has the right to shop wherever they want to. And the way that it works is this, because which I was not live for almost 2 months because of my husband's health. If I'm not live for 2 months, where are my customers going to go shop? I would much rather them shop with one of the girls on my team. If you are only going live once a week and your customer's got the $5 fever, you best give them their fix. And if you ain't going to go live, they're going to go find somebody that they're never going to find their way back to you. So the problem is, yeah, it is. It's just a no-no. I don't friend request my customers. There were customers that I had for like a year, and I was like, gosh, will she just friend request me, dude? I am dying. She talks about her dog all the time. I'd love to see what her dog looks like. You know? I chat with her. Why doesn't she friend request me? I have never friend requested a single customer. I have never added one person to my jewelry group. That's poaching. My customers, I don't want people to think that I'm friendly with them because I want them to buy my jewelry. They can go buy jewelry wherever they want. I have customers that come on my show and they may not buy for 4 months and they just chat with me, and I'm excited to have them there. And that's the attitude you guys need to take. If you think your customer is going to leave, you are not developing a relationship with your customer that is everlasting, okay? And I explain this to my team. You can be a jewelry robot all day. Listen, I can hold up this jewelry. I don't even need to say a word. This piece of jewelry will sell itself for $5, right? But I know my customers. I know, hey, Renee, I know my customers, right? I'll be like, what up? I have nicknames for half of them. Because if they've shopped with me long enough, I've come up with something for them. You know? I have nicknames for them. I will message them when I haven't heard from them. Not to say, hey, you haven't seen me on my shows. I'll be like, hey, is everything okay? You know, at Christmas, because I was late and I thought I would be able to do a live, I'd send them ornaments or whatever in their boxes, some of them, you know, depending on how many I had and what came in and who ordered that day. You develop a relationship with them. And that's what's important. You can have and be a jewelry robot all day long. It is not going to develop you a 75 audience on your lives, okay? It's not. They will come and shop with you, and when the next greatest, most exciting thing comes along, they'll shop with them. But if you relate to them, if you share with who you are, and if you are yourself, you're going to find your tribe. That's what I call it, right? So anybody who is my customer that goes and shops with somebody else, that's fabulous. Let them shop with somebody on my team. When I come back on, I know I have a relationship with that customer. And if I don't, let them go have a relationship with somebody on my team. My team's not friend requesting them. If my customer friends request them, awesome. They better accept. Because if not, that's just rude. You know? So that's the point. If you are going to have a business and if you want it to be everlasting, you know, if the businesses, like the old mom and pop shops that stay in business, they're the ones that have developed a rapport with their customers that their customers are going to come in any day of the week that they are there. Right. Let it be with my team. Like, there are plenty of girls on my team, and I tell my customers too, you know, you're not, I understand loyalty. I say this in all of my lives, but please feel free to shop with the girls on my team. I guarantee the girls on my team, if there is a problem and it's a girl that I shared, they are on my team and they have hashtag Team Diamond Talls, hashtag build each other up. You message me because I want them comfortable to shop with my team. And I don't want them finding Michelle's team to go shop with and not come back. It's a very simple concept. And if the people that get locked down in their head about sharing videos and everything else, then you haven't established a customer base. You are literally a jewelry robot. Because I know that my customers, I don't care how many of the girls on my team they shop with, they're going to come back and shop with me. I have several of them on this live right now, and they're not even consultants, and they're never going to be a consultant probably. They just are here to see what I'm saying. You know? So that's the attitude and concept that you have to adopt. If you think small picture, these are my customers, good luck growing a team. Good luck, you are going to be hard pressed to find somebody with the dedication to have, unless they're super popular, right? Because I've had people start on my team that have had 50 people on their live show within the first month, 100 people after 6 weeks. I had that on my team organically. That wasn't like based off of our customer basis. That was based off of their personality. Yep. And, so this is, and if I see one of my friends or one of my customers who's a consultant live, I go in their lives and share it. I say, hey girl, what up? I might have time, not have time to sit there, but I say, just here to sprinkle you out, which reminds me, Laura, I need to see those vintage chokers. Seriously, girl. You have to establish a base of customers and you have to develop relationships. That's what business is all about, right? We are a public entity. Those of you that have Facebook profiles that are shut down, that's not going to help your business, okay? If they can't see that you have a dog, if you've never mentioned your children's names, if you haven't talked, never be grumpity grump. I don't let people talk drama on my show. In fact, and I never let anybody else control my show, and that's the best thing I can tell you as advice, okay? If you let somebody tell you what jewelry to go find, and that they want this, and never let anybody bad talk. If they say, what customers don't understand is that packages get lost in the mail every day, okay? And so when somebody comes on your live and they want to discuss a package that's not your fault, you sent it, it just didn't arrive, that's not the forum. I've had to block people after I said, private message me after the show, and they continue. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, private message me because I've never had a problem. I ship. I'm very good to my customers. If there is a problem, I have a set return policy. However, I accommodate. I understand. Things happen. And you guys have to develop that relationship with your customers. Jewelry robots, yeah, they can sell the jewelry. They're just not going to grow. They're going to continue at a same pace. Jewelry robots aren't going to recruit. You're not going to have a team because a jewelry robot is not being themselves. I don't want people to join my team that are not like me, right? I'm a driven person. I work hard. I never tell anybody this is easy. I worked 18, 19 hours a day. When I went to win the necklace that's named after me, I shipped for 3 days straight. No sleep, 3 days. Down in my basement. I just kept praying to God. God, give me the strength, to stand up, and I will do the work. I am willing, God. And I'm not telling you that this was easy, but I can tell you what I got out of it was amazing. The results were amazing. So I don't want somebody to join my team that's not like me. If you guys are on a live and you're saying, hey, this is an awesome job, you can make lots of money, then you're going to get people that think that this is easy and every single minute of it, it's fun. And you know what? Shipping for me is not fun. My lives, this is fun. I love training. That's why I am doing this. I know I get a lot of messages. I cannot answer individual messages. What I can do is I can go live and allow people to ask me questions. And I think that's fairer than me not answering one person's questions when I can answer 70s. Okay? So, you guys, this is all about you and personality, right? You can't be a stump. And I've seen it. I've seen people that can talk to me in person and they are just a totally different person. And when they get on that live video, and this is a silver necklace, and they're shaking. And I'm like, okay, listen, we got to break you in. I'll sit there and try to talk to them. I'll make jokes. But you guys have to be yourselves. You have to be relatable. Do not go on looking like, Vanna White on your live show. Yeah, I wear a crown. I'm silly like a crown, I'm like a little girl. If I could have had time, I would have put my hair in Pepe Longstocking braids. But you guys, be yourself. That's the best advice that I can give you at being successful at this. Join the right team. Be yourself. And trust me, there are people that will love you. And it was a very hard concept. The scariest thing that you can do is be yourself. And that's a sad thing in this world, isn't it? And the world is a cruel place. But I can tell you, I sucked when I started. 6 viewers, 3 months. I was topping out at 40 pieces a show. Let me tell you, I did a show for the Survivor Challenge that was 4 hours. I sold, what was it that day? 1,100 and something pieces of jewelry in 4 hours, and I sold 43 Z pieces, I believe, was my numbers. And I would never be able to achieve that being straight-laced, in my suit. Hi, I'm a jewelry robot. You cannot be a jewelry robot. Be yourself. People will accept you. People will like you. Guess what I did? I did a crossword puzzle for Christmas. That was my I'm like an old lady. I love crossword puzzles, right? Or jigsaw puzzles and crossword puzzles. That's me. Hey, right? And I love crowns. And part of the rewards program, it's an incentive if you join my team. Like, it's not like, oh, you join my team, you get a crown. But part of the rewards, because I have a rewards program, you will see a lot of the girls on my team wearing crowns. You know what? Crowns make me feel good. My necklace, when I wear it, makes me feel like $1 million. All right? So I'm going to do it. If I wanted to wear purple and neon green eyeshadow today, I would have done it. If that's how I felt, I would have. Because for once in my life, I get to be me, and you should be you. If you aren't doing this because you're afraid to go live, you'd be amazed at the people that you'll meet, at the relationships that you will build, at the lives that you will change because you're happy. Do not go on being Debbie Downer. But this company means so much to me, and it can mean so much to you. And I know people that they say, well, you know, I don't want to sell $5. I'm really trying to make a difference in the world. I make a difference every single day that I'm live. And I know I do because I have people message me and they say, I was just having the worst day and I was so glad when I saw you live. And when I tell people this is more than selling jewelry, it is. You know, I don't sell dreams. People get them from this. I don't sell $5 jewelry. I sell happy. You know, just being a presence is something for somebody. It is a passion. I have a passion for what I do. My number one tip is to get jewelry. So, yeah, but that all goes in line too with running your own show. When somebody starts trying to tell you, and I'll get to your question in a second about the number one tip. When it gets to you doing a live show and you have a customer trying to run your show, stop it right there. It's my show. Yes, they can be very irritating, and I breathe it in for a minute, right? And I will try to attack it at a nice personal level, and then finally I'll say, listen, this is my show, and this is how I do things, and you are more than welcome if you want to come here and start working and helping me in the background to give me your input, but right now it's my show, and so I'm going to ask you to stop. So I've had to do that, and you should have to do that. You know, if you have to, you have to. Do it in a nice, polite way. Do not swear. Do not downgrade the customer. And then come back with your smile. So, awesome, Mary. So, when it comes to growing your customer base, what's my number one tip? I'm going to tell you, the faster that your inventory grows, the faster your customer base grows. So, when we started, I was doing live shows and not selling very much. And then I had picked up all of these side shows, right? And so Paparazzi shipping at the time, which is phenomenal now, but at the time that I had joined, they were lacking. They've hired like 400 more people in the shipping department. Last year they did it. So what happened was I had to have purchased a lot of jewelry, because if I sold 200 at a vendor event, 200 pieces, then what was I going to show on my live? And consistency is important. And so what is important is, because I took extra money and invested into my inventory, I had a larger variety than the majority of consultants. I had multiples of items, and that is what your first goal should be, to grow your inventory, okay? And the biggest mistake that I see, and this is a big cautionary tale, when somebody says, buy the large kit, you'll make your money right back out of it. Well, if you make your money right back out of it, you're not growing your inventory as fast as you could, which is then not growing your audience and customer base. And consistency. Your audience needs a direct time and place to find you. You have to have that available to them, and you have to say it constantly throughout your show. The thing that we forget, and I did it too when I started, and you guys will hear me say it. How many times have you heard me say already that I'll be live on Sunday at 4 p.m. to show jewelry? Next Sunday, I'll be doing my jewelry box, right? I'll be doing my jewelry box, which is all vintage jewelry. This is our sprinkle prize for today, ladies. And if we have any gentlemen, I don't know if Mark's still here. You'll hear me say that consistently. I always let people know, too, if I am selling, that if you do not tell them when to pay their invoice and when it is due, they're not going to pay it. I don't understand why I have so many customers not paying it. I go, really? Because I was on your live, and you only said it at the end of your live. Invoices are due in 24 hours. I'll send them out tonight, or 48 hours. if you guys aren't training your customer, because people come in and out of your show. I could have a show where I have 67 people on. I could end the show the next morning. I wake up, I have 140 paid for orders. People come in and out of your show all the time. And what I recommend is that you write a slip on your phone and you pick at least one day. Now, if you go, Taylor Kirby is my upline. If you go to Taylor Kirby Pro, he has a 90-day challenge. I can tell you that one of the girls on my team, I will give props and shout outs to Crystal Jordan, has done the 90-day challenge. I saw Crystal Jordan go from 3 to 6 viewers who weren't buying to now having 20-something viewers. And she's on day 67. When people say, I don't have time, you don't have time to be successful. Okay? That's the end all. I am not going to beat around the bush, and I'm not going to say, oh, did you try this? Listen, I put 19 hours in it. I needed this to work. Do you need this to work? Then you're going to go out and make it work, right? I am done punching a clock for somebody else. I am unhireable, and I have 3 college degrees. And the reason why I'm unhireable is because I refuse to go punch a clock, and I refuse to make money for somebody else anymore. I own my own business. It is very empowering to me that when I go in to buy school clothes for my kids, I can pay cash. I've never done that. It is very empowering for me to lay down, because I had some high credit card bills, to lay down a $2,000 payment on a credit card, because I couldn't do that before. And so if you want this, you're going to, make the time for it. You prioritize. You decide what you have time for. You know, Crystal Jordan, the girl that I was just talking about, works 4 jobs. She is a single mother to 4 children. She has gone live every single day, 60-something days in a row. And she's in her pajamas half the time when she does it, because she doesn't have time to get ready, but she certainly has time to do her live. So this is about what you have time for. I wanted to win that necklace really bad. I really did when the competition started. I have had dreams of winning a necklace when I first started every show that I had. And you should be saying your dreams out loud. You should have your dreams and your goals on a board, so that when you're sitting on your can going, I just don't have time to do that, you're going to look at that goal and be like, oh, dang, I better get up and do that, right? These are important things to you being successful at this business. You know, every business, and this is the biggest misconception that people have, is that people think that this business happens overnight. I see a consultant that'll come, and I was just on her live the night before, and she'll say, and I don't take negativity, I just don't. She'll say, I don't understand it. I only have 8 people on my live. I'm like, you've been doing this 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks. So my biggest thing to people too is, when you're setting these goals, don't compare yourself to somebody else. Don't look at somebody and go, what does she have that I don't have? Say, what is she doing that I'm not doing? And analyze it. Go watch them. You know, there is a consultant, and who I started watching before. She has a YouTube video. Her name is Julia Willingham. And William? If you Google, or if you go to YouTube and you look for 5 things I hate about paparazzi, you'll find her. That's her name. I don't want to chop it. I think I already did. Her last name. And so I didn't know who my upline was. And so what I decided to do was I was watching every consultant that I could. And so I would go, she did this Wednesday morning show. I think she still does it. And I would go to her Wednesday morning show and I would watch it. And so when I watched it, I would say something. I'd say, hey, Julia, and I'd messaged her before this. I said, I'm just here to learn from you. I hope that's okay. And I would share her show and I'd say, don't put me in the share drawing, but I shared you out. Because I felt like I was taking information from her, so I gave back. And this concept, because I didn't have a team that helped me and grow my audience base and had a customer base, I earned all mine organically. This team that I didn't have, I had made friends with consultants and I was learning from them, so I would share their shows. Even if I couldn't purchase, because I didn't have the money to purchase from another consultant, but I would go on and share their shows just to learn from them. I watch consultants all the time. I have not learned my cap. You guys should be too. Right, and so that you should watch the show last night about visibility and make sure that that's all falling in line. And the other thing is that if you guys are getting 12 viewers consistently, you need to adopt text alerts, and you need to tell your customers you have them. I have text alerts. Michael will post it on this video. We've already posted it twice. We'll post it again, you know? And also, you guys, if you missed it, again, see how I'm like a broken record? You guys can get this to sprinkle. Yep. So that is really, you know, what you guys want to take into account. I want you guys to make goals that are reasonable and attainable. If you are starting 2 months before the end of the calendar year, you're probably not going to make gold life of the party, right? But it should be your goal for next year. The other goal that you guys need to make is convention, right? Our convention has been announced. They have named this convention Unwritten, which I think is a fabulous name, right? Your path is unwritten in this company. But whatever you write down up until June 30th, they're going to write it up on that stage for you. And so that is something that changed my very path in this company. Yes, I had won a necklace. Yes, I was Black Diamond. But I was in debates of starting another company, right? Because I was like, ooh, if I'm making this much, I can make more. I can start this. I can do this. When I went to convention, changed my life. I met with so many people. I had so many ideas. It enabled me to get up and to put things into action. It sparked different things by what consultants told me that they did. Because don't be afraid when you're sitting at convention to sit and introduce yourself to the person next to you and say, hey, I'm Marissa. I'm from Detroit. How long have you been a consultant? And so this is, you know, that's the thing. I was able to get to where I am, not customer-wise, because it wasn't my network shared me. My network were people that I had already shared them. That it was a reciprocation. But like networking is the biggest thing you can do. If you are not in a team that you network together, then you have a harder time. You know, it's a lot easier when I can go and say, hey, I was thinking about this for my business name, and I have 8 people that'll give me their opinion on it. You know, down south, that might be a little racy, you know? And it's so much easier when you collaborate. Collaboration is key. How long would it take me to build a house by myself? But when I have 351 girls helping me build that house, how long is it going to take? So we are competitive comrades. That is actually a paparazzi term that I learned at the Elite Summit, and I love it. Oh, well, you know what? It doesn't matter where you live. So people say to me, do you ever feel that this business is oversaturated? And I say never. And they said, well, what do you mean? And I said, if I walk down the street, I could go ahead and I could talk to 50 people and probably 5 know what paparazzi is. And I will tell you that only 4% of my sales come from my own state. About 4 or 5. It might be a little higher this year. I don't know, because I wasn't live as much. So the nice thing about this job is that I literally don't, you know how many miles I handed my car in with? I had a 10,000 mile lease, and he was worried. The guy that sold me it, he's a friend of mine, Chuck. He was worried about my lease. And he says to me, I think you should buy more miles, 10,000 for 2 years. And I'm like, oh, dude. You know how many miles I handed my car in with? 4,000. That's how much I drove. Because I don't have to leave my house to do this business. I get to sit with my family. Those miles were put on by attending children's events or getting them school project stuff. This is the perfect opportunity. Paparazzi has given us this job, and it gives us the opportunity to grow and develop, right? And to make our dreams come true, whatever those dreams may be. Don't join under somebody who wants their dream to be your dream, right? I could dream that I want Anna Craig, she's not on my team, but I could dream that I want Anna Craig to be Black Diamond, life of the party. And I could be, why aren't you Black Diamond, Anna? But that's not that's not making Anna successful. That is not giving Anna any sense of accomplishment. And that is not a good long-term solution. It's like having a boss. If you're living somebody else's dream, then you're not your own boss. And that's the best part about this. I decide when I work. I decide when I go live. I decide what I'm going to show. I decide what jewelry I'm going to order, and you guys decide that too. So there's one final way that paparazzi recognizes you, and that was the one thing that we haven't talked about yet, and that is about teams and ranking, okay? So if you are a brand new consultant, your first goal, and this is the hardest rank, and it's the first one to achieve, is director, okay? 3 active consultants. 3 have to be active within the same month, okay? So if you recruited 1 last month, she never went back and bought jewelry, and you recruited 2 this month, you're not a director, okay? Oh, Brenda, I'm sorry, girl. I know. You know what? They don't allow you to. You have 72 hours. That's why I'm telling you, make a decision not based off of emotion. She might not talk to me again if I don't sign up under her. That's great. Why start a business you're going to fail at? You know? I'm just very forward and honest. I let people know that when they sign up with me. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. If they say, man, that live really sucked, I'm going to say, yup, it did. But what are we going to do on the next one to make it better? I'm not going to beat around the bush, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't think that does anybody any favors, right? Waste time. We don't have time to waste. If you guys have a goal, I want to help you get it. So, team ranks, right? First one, hardest rank to get is director. Let me tell you guys why. You're like, hardest rank? It's only 3 people. You got 101. You cannot lose your lifetime rank, but you can lose it month to month and not get paid at it if they aren't achieving it, right? So my team is a fashionista team. That means that we are 1 rank above the standard base rank of elite. A fashionista team purchases 37,500 pieces of jewelry per month. If my team does not purchase 37,500 pieces of jewelry this month, I don't get paid as a fashionista, which means I lose ranks of commission, okay? So, am I always a fashionista? Yes, that is my lifetime rank. However, to get paid at that rank, I have to achieve it during that month, meaning my team has to purchase that amount. So, I don't know levels offhand. I know everything, but the levels, like to remember all of that, because the first one starts off 10% for the first 3 levels. The next one's 5. The next one's 1. So what happens is that if I did not hit fashionista and my team hit executive producer, then I only get paid out the rank levels of executive producer, okay? So when I tell people that what you want to do is work with your team, you can recruit numbers all day. I know people that can go out and recruit 40, 50 people a month, but they can't achieve numbers because they're not developing and putting time into their team. It is not about the numbers. It is about being and enriching your team and giving them information. I watch my team's lives at night before I go to bed. I don't watch the whole thing. I skim through. First off, I want to know where my customers I'm sending to. Second off, I want to see if I can pick anything out that something's going on. My whole Facebook feed is paparazzi and my team, right? And I'm fine with that. So you want to first rank hardest. So the reason why this is the hardest is because it takes a while for us to find our voice, right? If you just started, sometimes it's difficult to say what you're getting out of this because you're just learning it. And sometimes we're intimidated to recruit because we're worried, what if I can't teach them what they need to know? I made that mistake. I went to convention and that's when I started recruiting after winning the necklace and this and that and this and that. But silly me, I had Lisa Abercrombie as an upline and she's fabulous and she gives tons of training. And I could have been recruiting because I could have fell a little bit on Lisa's shoulders, you know? And so that's why it's important to have a strong upline as well when you guys are recruiting. I've talked to a lot of the girls on my team. They may have a recruit coming in. I've talked to them on the phone, not to steal them from them, but to say, hey, don't worry if she doesn't have all the answers. I do. And you have me too, right? But join under her. You guys have the relationship. You guys have developed, and she's going to have, the time set aside because she knows you and knows how to interact with you already. That's a relationship you have to build, right? That's why I spend a lot of time on the people that are going to sign underneath me. I do learn who they are, and somebody should learn who you are before you sign with them. I always ask, what do you want to get out of this? What's your end game, right? That's the most important thing. So director is the hardest rank. The next rank is premier director, which is 3,000 OV. Now, OV does not include your actual sales, right? So my team, I told you 351 today. I don't know how many have signed since I've been sitting here. So 351. So OV does not include your sales, right? This is only anybody that I have signed and below them. That's what OV is, right? And it has to be split equally. So I will explain this first rank and I won't do it further, but you have to have 3 active consultants before they'll even start counting. And then the best way that I can do it, I wonder if I got a pad of paper here. Hang on. Because that'll make it easier. That's good. Thank you. Husband of a lifetime. Okay, so when you guys have a team, and so let me see who I have on here. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely I do. And a lot of people that sign up under me to just buy, that's absolutely fine. I've got plenty of those because I told you it's whatever you want from this. And I tell some of my customers, there may be a few of you on here that I've messaged and said, you guys purchase a lot of jewelry, go get yourself the discount, you know? It's well worth it for $275. And I'll tell you what, because of our team dynamics, a lot of them turn around and go, man, you guys have so much fun doing this. I want to do it too. Well, and that's hard, okay? I will be doing training later on these topics, like of recruiting and that. Thanks, Angie. Congratulations. Welcome. Angie's one of our newest Diamond Dolls. I'm seeing the names pop up, and I know, right? So, if you guys are going for Premier Director, and each rank works this way where it's split. It's split amongst, it has to be equally dispersed amongst 3 people. So Premier Director is 3,000. I'm going to show you what I'm writing in a second. But of course I didn't, let me switch my camera so it's in mirror mode, if it'll let me now. Hang on, guys. No, that's not it. I just did this. Shoot, it's not letting me. Okay, so Premier Director is 3,000 OV, right? That's 1,500 pieces. So you have to have 3 active consultants. Let's say that you had 4 people on the team. So let's say I have Liz, Angie, Tony, and we'll say Bob, just because I don't have a name on my screen to steal. Okay, so let's say we have these 4 consultants, right? Let's say Liz is a stinking powerhouse, because she is. I know she is on the team. So let's say Liz is a powerhouse, right? And Liz purchases 1,000 pieces of jewelry, which is 2,000 OV, right? 2,000 OV. And then let's say that Angie purchases, and she has 1,500 OV, right? So that's 3,500, but she doesn't achieve that rank. This does not achieve the rank for me, okay? Because it needs to be split. One person can only contribute 1,000 OV to that rank. So no matter how much Liz buys that month, hello, how are you guys? So no matter how much Liz purchases during that month, okay, Liz, I can only count 1,000. So I've got to count on Tony and Bob making up the 1,000 that is unattained from these 2 people. Does that make sense? Paparazzi does not want you, because let's say I say, oh, Liz is a powerhouse, man. I'm just going to stand behind Liz. I'm going to send all my customers to Liz. I'm going to hook Liz up so Liz, powers through. If I did that and I only did that for Liz, it will not make me achieve any ranks. Okay? You have to have it dispersed equally. They call them legs amongst your legs. Now, somebody asked me before, how many legs do you have on your team? I said, I don't have any. And they said, well, what do you mean? Natasha has this many people and this person has this many people. A leg is when I have somebody maxing out their leg, right? So the next rank is Executive Director. So we're only going to do this up to Producer. The Executive Director, okay, actually has 6,000 OV. And I'll explain legs better this way, because I know a lot of people don't understand the lingo. And I can remember when I started and I didn't understand, why do they keep saying it's the back office? When I go to my back office, it's not there. Well, because it was literally like the website just logging in. It wasn't what they call it, the back office, which is very confusing, right? So Executive Director is 6,000 OV. okay? So what happens is that makes these people, these teammates, right? That makes and raises the bar because I can have it between 3. I have to have at least 3 different people contributing. So Liz's max would now be 2,000 down here towards this rank. But we have to achieve Premier first before they'll count the additional OV or PV, OV. And OV stands for organizational volume. So you guys know. That's why your PV doesn't go into it, because PV is personal volume. Organizational volume is everybody that's on your team beneath you, okay? And so when we get to executive director, right? Then let's say Liz had signed up somebody in that time period. Liz has bought 1,000 piece, 1,000 OV. And let's say Liz signed up Rebecca. And then we're going to say that Rebecca had 1,000 OV because Rebecca's like hitting the ground hard and running. This is a maxed out leg. Now Liz has formed her own leg. When somebody on my team, because I split it amongst 3 people, when somebody on my team, when their team starts buying the volume, and with their volume that equals 25,000, which is 12,500 pieces, then I have a leg. Right now, how many legs do I have? I have 62. You want to know why? Because I have 62 active consultants, and anybody that's on their team underneath is a leg. You can't do it at all on your own. Fashionista is not my rank. That's my team. My team is a fashionista team. And this is where consultants go wrong, okay? This is how that whole concept of sharing and poaching and everything comes in. If you are thinking single-mindedly, if you are thinking only about yourself, I'm not going to share. Have fun. Sell jewelry all day and don't make a commission check. That's fine. Nobody's telling you can't. However, if you help another person on your team, you are building and giving them confidence, which is going to help them to sell. They will go out and buy more jewelry. They are going because they're selling it, because they have customers. And their lives will gradually get better and better and better because you're giving them the confidence of having a customer base. You're giving them the confidence of actually selling. How many people, and I know there are people out there that have gone on their first live and not sold anything. That sounds scary, doesn't it? I mean, but I can tell you that when my team starts, there's usually a good amount of viewers on that live. However, my team's reciprocal. So, and I'm using Tina, and Tina is absolutely not like this. She's here and she's a good sport, and she knows that I would never talk crap about her because Tina's one of our rock stars. We have a lot of them. But let's say Tina joined the team, and Tina decided that she never was going to talk to anybody on the team. And Tina decided she was never going to share anybody's show. Well, then Tina, if she messaged me and said, hey, and Tina's fabulous. She shares everybody's show. Everybody knows who Tina Dot is. If you guys don't, she's amazing. Tina's Treasure Chest, I think it is. So if Tina didn't, then obviously my team's not going to go share Tina. They don't even know who Tina is. So Tina can pout in her Cheerios all day. I mean, this isn't like something for free. It's a reciprocal. But during this relationship, and because, if I ran out of something and I send one of you guys to them to purchase, I'm talking to Tina. I'm like, oh, Tina, how'd that go with Angie? Is that all good? And so that's what you guys have to remember. If you are a jewelry robot, yes, don't share. If you are yourself and you're developing relationships with your customers, if you are recognizing the things that your customers love, like I know Vicki Grady Smith, if she when she was on here, I know that girl, she loves her earrings and her rings, man. And I know if I have nicknames for them. If I got Beach Barbie on here, I know Beach Barbie is into anything vintage. She loves big and she loves leather. You guys think that's crazy? I have an active customer base of 6,000 to 8,000 at a time. And I can tell you what my customers wear. I can tell you what they're doing that week. I can tell you if they went to a wedding. And that is a big part of it. Hey, Flora, Happy New Year. So that, I will go through the ranks. So next rank, right, is a producer. Producer is 12,000. I will give you the premier producer. This is the rank right before elite. Premier producer is 25,000 OV. All of these need to be split amongst 3 separate legs, right? Not one person can carry a team. There ain't no I in team. So that's what I'm telling you. When people tell you they have a fabulous team, say, great, how does your team work together? Because that's what a team is, right? Teams do things together. They work together towards a common goal. Our common goal is build each other up. So that is what I'm telling you guys to incorporate. If you are new and you're starting a team, start thinking up your own culture. Figure out how you want your team to interact together and work together, because you'll make it a lot farther, a lot faster if you have that in place. And they will make it a lot further and a lot faster. And guess what? You retain customers, because your customers, if they're jewelry monsters like me, because I used to sit up all night and I'd find another jewelry show and I'd be typing in like a monster. And your jewelry monsters, they're going to appreciate that you're not making them go search. You've given them choices. If your customer decides to shop with somebody else, maybe you weren't treating them right. You know? So I'll open it up to questions. I do want to promote again the incentive. This is the best incentive that they run all year. If you guys, somebody asked me one time, why are you doing this? And I said, why am I doing this? Why aren't you doing this? You know, I have made more money doing this than I had ever thought possible, even if I worked all 3 of my college degrees at the same time. And that's not for everybody, but I'm a hard worker. And I devote a lot to my business, my family, and I realized what I had to do. And so I ask you what you want to do. What is it that you want to do? Do you want to work for somebody else that tells you, no, you can't have that day off work? And you're like, no, but it's my son's first communion. No, I don't care. I'm short-staffed. You should have asked me 2 weeks ago. Are you going to keep living that life? Because I did it. I thought, and I used to run a state entity, and I thought that I had made it, right? And I was talking about this to my mom on Christmas. And I said, you know, I got this big office in Detroit. You should do the share price drawing, babe. I worked in this big office in Detroit, and I overlooked Hart Plaza, and I had the most beautiful view because it was the only nice part of Detroit you look at is the Riverwalk, okay? And people, even the lawyers in the office envied me and for having it. And I thought, wow, I've really made it, you know? And silly me, like I was making it for somebody else. I should have been making it for me the whole time, because no matter how hard I worked, I capped off somewhere. Paparazzi's never going to cap me off. I can just keep growing and getting bigger and getting bigger. Hence how they created Pink Diamond last year, how they created Empire Diamond for Geraldine. Yup, I wear it because I want to. If I could wear my black and pink diamond and not break it, I would. But those are really valuable because they're real Swarovski crystals. So all I can say is that I love what I do. I enjoy my job. I enjoy my family now because of it. Now, I don't feel like I made it like on the top of Paparazzi. I feel like I made it because I'm doing this for myself. I feel like I made it because I'm making my dreams come true. I am not making somebody else's dreams come true by building their bank account and making them richer, right? And I am making other people's dreams come true because I am offering training and I am giving back to my team and providing challenges and giving them a customer base to start. So I am helping them make their dreams come true. And I am giving people, you know, hopefully for the majority, happiness, because I get that a lot. They're like, you don't accept that, because somebody will come on my show and they'll want to talk about drama or somebody, and I'll say, no, I don't accept that. Not on my show. This is my show. Keep that on your time, right? There's enough negativity in this world. And so that's the only thing that I can recommend to you guys, okay? Is that if you guys want to do this, there's no obligation. I'm not going to stalk you or hunt you down. And so I'm not selling jewelry. I'm selling jewelry on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. My website is open all the time. It has 10,000 different pieces of paparazzi jewelry. Actually, I think it's like more closer to 15,000. It has 15 different pieces of paparazzi jewelry. I have 53 pages or so of earrings. Somebody told me on my team they had to go looking for the name of something. And I am selling jewelry still. Yes, absolutely. I'll be live on Sunday. I was just sharing with everyone that my sales from February, because January I didn't use the computer system that I use. From February to December were $452,000 in $5 jewelry. And no, not everybody can do that. However, I can definitely help you get your start. You have to put the work in. So please shoot me a message, or if you want to talk to me personally, let me know and we can do that. So the promotion is with the large kit, you get 50. It's a lot of work too. And thankfully I have Aubrey, she's my girlfriend, and she called me and she's like, are you still looking for somebody to help you? And so thankfully I have my girlfriend that comes and helps me now, which is fantabulous, okay? So this Sunday is good. 4 p.m. Eastern is going to be my live selling show. I may come on later this week with some more training. You'll want to sign up for my text alerts. If you have not liked my business page already, you can just heart this video and I can invite it. I sold $452,000 in jewelry from February to December, and that was without being live for 6 months, and that's the major source of my income. During those 6 months, I was not live. Or during 6 of those months, I was not live. So I would have easily doubled sales. My income does not come from my website. It comes from my live sales. The website was a means to, organize my jewelry, basically, inventory. So this is for this piece right here. And Tiff Ponce Luna, are you here? I know that's who, right? Because we had Tiffany Martinez too. Yeah. Tiffany Ponce Luna, she has a few minutes. So, and it's not, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I am nothing without God, and I am nobody without Jesus in my heart. So anything that I do, yes, I have to put in the work and be the willing vessel, but I have something else that's helping me, right? I have things in store and plans for what I need to get done for people. And that's what it is about, and that's part of my AA upbringing, because I am a 12-year recovering alcoholic, and the 12th step is basically giving this back and giving out what you can do, being that little cog in the universe that keeps turning and turning lives. So I'm very appreciative that Paparazzi has given me a big tool to do so. I don't see tips. Thank you, Flora. Also, I have a YouTube channel. It is Marissa's Bling on a Budget. Go subscribe. Diane Ellington, girl, are you here? I don't know if she's still here. I haven't heard her say something in a minute.
I just saw her online.
So I know I have a few people that I'm talking to today and tomorrow. If you guys want to chat with me, I always prefer a phone call. I think that gives me a better idea. I cannot tell you if this is right for you or a game plan if I am not knowing what is going on. Like, do you work? Are you working full time? Are you working 2 jobs? Congratulations, Diane. Congratulations, girl. So I just wanted to give you guys a little basis. We will be back. I haven't decided what my next training is going to be. If you guys have suggestions, go ahead and write them in here about what you want to learn. I was thinking about on contests, if you're consultants. But if you guys want to go ahead and message me, that would be great. Like I said, this is the month to join if you're going to do it. Don't wait to start your dreams. Have a great day, you guys, and Michael will post the links to our text alerts, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.